You know what's funny? It's not the way they treated you. No, that's predictable. That's human nature at its finest. Disrespect, betrayal, thinking they can walk all over you because they don't see the danger simmering beneath the surface. That's not the joke. The real punchline? It's your silence. Yeah, you're quiet, cold as the winter wind, and that stillness is driving them crazy. Imagine the scene. They've thrown their insults like confetti, and while the air crackles with their arrogance, you stand there, unflinching, unresponsive. They expect a reaction, a retort, a spark to ignite the fire they so desperately want to stoke, but you don't give it to them. Instead, you become a fortress, unyielding, your silence echoing louder than any words could. This silence, it's a powerful weapon, a calculated response that leaves them guessing, questioning their own actions and motives. What they fail to realize is that your silence is not a sign of weakness. It's not an indication that their words have struck a chord. No, your quietude is a reflection of your strength, your self-control. It's a conscious choice to rise above the noise, to transcend the chaos of their disrespect. You know that engaging in a battle of words with someone who lacks respect is futile. You're not interested in playing their game. Instead, you've chosen to stand tall in your dignity, and that drives them mad. The irony lies in their reaction. As they watch you remain composed, they begin to second-guess their own behavior. The silence becomes a mirror, reflecting their insecurities and self-doubt. They thought they could rattle you, thought they could break you with their petty antics. Yet here you are, unscathed, and their frustration grows. They are left wondering why their words, their attempts to provoke you, have fallen flat. The truth is, your silence is a form of resistance. It's a refusal to engage with their disrespect on any level. When you remain silent in the face of their disrespect, you create a space for introspection. You invite them to examine their actions, to question the validity of their approach. They can no longer project their insecurities onto you without facing the uncomfortable reality of their behavior. Your silence forces them to confront the consequences of their actions. They may feel emboldened in the moment, but deep down, they start to feel the weight of your composure. What's more, your silence speaks volumes about your self-worth. You are asserting that you will not stoop to their level. You have no desire to engage in a dialogue that is rooted in disrespect and negativity. In a world where many feel the need to respond, to retaliate, you stand out. You understand that true strength lies in knowing when to speak and when to remain silent. It's a lesson that many struggle to learn, but you've grasped it effortlessly. The art of silence in the face of disrespect is not merely about withholding words. It's about cultivating an aura of confidence. You are showing them that their attempts to undermine you have no power over you. While they may revel in their own superiority, you shine brighter in your stillness. They can yell into the void of your silence, but all they'll hear back is the sound of their own desperation. It's fascinating to watch how this dynamic unfolds. The more you hold your ground, the more unhinged they become. They may escalate their behavior, trying to provoke you further, but all you do is remain unmoved. Your silence is a balm, a soothing presence in the chaos they create. You become the eye of the storm while they swirl in the tempest of their own making. They'll throw out wild accusations, attempting to bait you into a response. But you know better. You refuse to give them the satisfaction of knowing they've rattled you. You see, there's a profound strength in knowing that you can withstand the storm without breaking a sweat. You've cultivated a resilience that comes from understanding your own value. The silence becomes your shield, your sanctuary. It is a place where you can gather your thoughts, your feelings, and your power, while they remain trapped in their own chaotic energy. As time goes on, the irony only deepens. They'll start to notice that their own attempts to disrespect you have become futile. Their words lose their sting when met with your unwavering silence. They may even begin to feel a twinge of regret. Could they have misjudged you? Could their behavior have consequences they didn't foresee? In this silence, you're not only protecting your peace, but you're also sending a message that you value yourself too much to engage in their drama. It's a silent declaration of boundaries, a gentle but firm reminder that you deserve respect. This self-respect is infectious. It encourages others around you to adopt a similar attitude. When you refuse to entertain disrespect, you pave the way for a culture of respect in your relationships. Your silence also gives you the power to choose your battles wisely. In a world filled with distractions, it's crucial to discern what truly deserves your energy. When you encounter someone disrespectful, you can choose to rise above, maintaining your dignity instead of getting caught in their web of negativity. Your silence becomes a tool for clarity, helping you to focus on what matters most: your own growth, your own happiness, and your own peace. This idea of silence as strength resonates deeply in various aspects of life. In personal relationships, it can be a means of asserting boundaries without escalating conflicts. In professional settings, it becomes a strategic move, allowing you to navigate tricky dynamics with grace. You can maintain your composure while others around you lose theirs, and that's a powerful position to be in. When you remain silent, you create an air of mystery and confidence, compelling others to reassess their behavior and think twice before crossing you again. Moreover, your silence opens up opportunities for growth and reflection. While they may be caught up in their need for validation, you are busy strengthening your character. You are learning to navigate the waters of respect and self-worth, refining your understanding of what it means to hold your ground. Every moment spent in silence teaches you more about yourself, your values, and your ability to withstand negativity without compromising your integrity. The longer you maintain your silence, the more control you gain over your emotional responses. You start to recognize that your worth is not defined by how others perceive you, but by how you perceive yourself. Each act of disrespect becomes less a reflection of you and more an indication of their own issues. They may lash out, but you remain grounded, understanding that their actions stem from their own insecurities. You refuse to allow their chaos to disrupt your inner peace. As the days turn into weeks, the dynamics begin to shift. Your silence is no longer a passive response. It becomes an active choice that shapes the environment around you. Others start to recognize your strength and in turn, treat you with more respect. They see that you are not to be trifled with, and they begin to adjust their behavior accordingly. The cycle of disrespect is broken, not through confrontation, but through your steadfast refusal to engage. In many ways, your silence cultivates a sense of authority. People are drawn to those who are confident in their stance, and your quiet strength commands attention. You become a beacon of stability in a world filled with turmoil, and others are naturally inclined to seek your wisdom. They understand that while you may be silent, your insights are profound. Your presence alone becomes a deterrent to disrespect, as others recognize that you have no time for their games. The beauty of this approach is that it teaches you the importance of emotional intelligence. By choosing silence, you learn to navigate your emotions and those of others more effectively. You become attuned to the subtle nuances of communication, understanding that sometimes the most impactful message is conveyed without words. Your silence invites deeper conversations, allowing others to reflect on their behavior and perhaps even apologize for their previous disrespect. You'll find that over time, the people who once disrespected you may even seek your forgiveness. They begin to see the error of their ways, and your silence has given them the space to do so. It's a transformative process, one that empowers you to rise above and helps others to grow as well. Your ability to remain composed in the face of adversity becomes a lesson for them, a guide on how to navigate conflict with grace. As you embrace this newfound power, you also cultivate a deeper sense of empathy. While their disrespect may have initially hurt you, your silence allows you to view the situation from a different perspective. You start to understand that their behavior may be a reflection of their own struggles and insecurities. Your silence does not only protect you, it also opens the door to compassion. This deeper understanding fosters a sense of connection, allowing you to approach future interactions with a more balanced mindset. In conclusion, never underestimate the power of silence. It's a weapon of the wise, a tool for the strong, and a source of immense power in a world that often confuses noise with strength. Embrace your quietude as a means to elevate yourself above the fray, and watch as it transforms the dynamics around you, leaving others to ponder their actions and your unwavering resolve. Ultimately, it is through this silence that you will find your voice, stronger, clearer, and more resonant than ever before.